Hi, welcome to The Pursuit of Truth. It's the 19th of August 2018. I was just thinking about, I was on a train journey, and I was thinking about the earth and the way it's portrayed, the way we're taught, that there's a sphere, a ball, whatever you want to call it, a circle. And from these pictures we can see everything is curved. The land, the sea is all going around in a circle shape. And a circle obviously is it's circular everywhere, isn't it? But obviously the bigger it is, that they become little straights. Yeah, so that's why they say we don't see the curve, because we can't see far enough. I don't know what our field of vision is, but we can't see far enough to ever see that curve. But they always talk about the curve always dropping away out of vision, which of course doesn't make any sense, because when I was listening to Jamie analysing a video recently, someone had made a globe thing, and they were talking about the Earth, and they drew it as a straight line and then a curve after like 30 miles or whatever. But of course it doesn't actually do that, according to what we actually see. It's all curved everywhere, over every direction. So it doesn't, like when some people say, why doesn't water just flow? It's almost as if it's flat and curved. But then I was thinking about the land, or the land is curved and the sea is curved. And then I was thinking about, when tsunamis happen, when large bodies of water escape from dams and things like that, why do they flow? Now I know the answer is probably going to be the force. The force of the tsunami is, overpowering gravity, and that water will keep flowing down, down, down. If it's a hill, it will go down. If it meets a hill uprise, it will stop. That's why they put sandbanks and things like that, to stop the water. But I was just thinking about, I don't know, like if a large body of water that's bending around the earth, if it was to escape, why doesn't it just like move a little bit and then just stay still like it is at the moment? Because normally water, it only goes down, like down a hill, or because it's dropping down, isn't it? Whereas on the sea, we're told that doesn't happen. It's stuck. It's either pushed down by gravity, or it's held by the magnetic core of the earth, whichever way around it is, that's keeping it stuck to the earth. But then I was thinking about, wait a minute, when we see things, that we never see these curves. But then when we look at the earth that we can see within our field of vision is not flat. It's all over the place. It's bumpy, and you've got hills, you've got bits going down. Like if gravity is so strong, when it rains, why does it flow down the road if the road isn't flat? Well, that's obviously they're going to say, well, because it's not a large body of water, it's just droplets of water. Even though it does become like a pool of water, because it's not big enough, it doesn't get pulled down by gravity. Gravity is very specific, isn't it? And likes to deal with large bodies of water. I don't know what the biggest canal that's ever been made is, or we need to make. What the thing is, do they have like a figure? What is the actual figure at when water doesn't display its normal? Like now, if I was to pour water into a kitchen bowl, it would be level, it would fill the container, etc. If I was to pour that out on the road, depending on the horizontal nature of the road, it would either flow one way or the other, or it would stay there. Well, it would still dissipate, wouldn't it, a little bit, into like a little pool. So at what length of water, how much water do you need for it to be able to be affected by gravity or the magnetic core, whichever it is, pulling it down, allowing it to bend round shapes, unlike water that we experience. It's a shame. If we had that figure, then maybe someone could just go and build, like on a big flat plane, an actual something that's really, really flat for whatever that distance is, dig a little bit of a hole, fill it up with that water. But the thing is, the land itself, it doesn't appear to be bent, is it? If it's flat, that's the problem I have. Like the horizon is completely flat, the sea is flat, the land is almost flattish, except little bumps and bits that go down and bits that go up and stuff like that. So Where do we find the bendy land, as it were? It's uneven, but when you see it from space, it doesn't look uneven. It just looks perfectly spherical. How does that make... It doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand that. Because I'm thinking, like, how would we work it out then? Now, if we found a big, huge area of land that appears flat to us, you know, say like 40 miles of water you need to be able to make it change its way that we see it, but be affected by gravity or the magnetic core. You find a 40 piece of land, of course we wouldn't be able to see it with our eyes, would we? So would we ever be able to, but that maybe that experiment wouldn't even work. Because the land would look completely flat to us, but from space apparently it's bending. It's bending, it's curved. So if it's curved, why don't I fall down? You know, why don't I... Oh, gravity, it's affecting me as well. It's keeping me on the ground, on my body mass. I don't know, just when you think about all these different things and what you experience and what you know about things like in your own practical experience, like water, how it is always level, except a few small little things, and how you see the land around you, how it looks. How does it look so different from space than what we see it down here? Anyway, take care, take it easy, God bless and peace.